We are back in the IPL studio and it is full of people, which is what we like, and we're here for a very, very important reason. Jess, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Can you tell us a little bit about your story?
So when I was 2 years old, I contracted meningococcal septicemia. I'm now 32, an amputee and wheelchair bound.
Can you tell us a little bit about what that means to you?
Well, I was too young, so this is just how I
experience life every day. Yeah?
It's just normal to me.
And can you tell us a little bit about the two people that are with you today?
So this is Catherine, my coordinator.
Hello, everybody.
And this is Tamlin, my support worker.
Good morning.
So tell us a little bit about your story and what Jess means to you.
Hi, yeah, this is Catherine. So Jessica's my NDIS participant, and what that basically means is I assist Jess with implementing supports in her NDIS plan. And this is a really big goal of Jess's to drive, so hopefully we can get this happening for her.
Yeah. So I am Jess's support worker. I met her about 12 months ago. I was referred to her by another one of my participants who's also been here at IPL.
That's what we like to hear.
Yes.
We're all about giving people a voice here at IPL, and we're so grateful that you could come in and join us.
Yeah. So Jess is fiercely independent, and we were just saying on the way in, she's just your normal, typical 32-year-old. She just wants to have a life, go out with her friends, have independence, and Catherine and I are doing everything that we can to promote and support that.
So that's the reason why you're here. And Jess, you have a little bit of a dream of maybe becoming a rally car driver? No. So with independence, you want to learn to drive, don't you?
Yes, I've been fighting it for 15 years.
Yeah. And so, 15 years. So you want to be like everybody else and have that independence and the ability to get places.
Yep, just to be able to jump in a car and go anywhere.
So the NDIS want to support that dream, don't they?
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about the steps that are involved with you learning to drive.
So I can, come in there. So Jessica's, she's already completed a driving assessment with Indigo. They've unfortunately stopped their driving lesson side of it now, but Jessica has been approved to drive. So she has driven a vehicle with Indigo at City Beach. We went up to the car park up there and she's had a drive just using hand controls. And the next step for Jess will be a new OT is going to come on board and she'll go to Freedom, which have a specialised vehicle that's been modified for Jess to be able to drive independently. So NDIS will fund the driving lessons for Jess and then also fund the modifications for a new van for her.
What was the feeling like, Jess, when you first got behind a vehicle or in a vehicle and you were driving?
It was very nerve-wracking.
Was it? I guess like any L-plate driver, being in control of like a car can be a weapon and you're in there. It can be quite nerve-wracking, can't it?
It's going to take a lot to get used to.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask. So I understand it's nerve-wracking, but was there just a relief and a pride there? You said you've been fighting this for 15 years. So what was the fight about? Why was there a fight?
So I went when I was 15 when I got my learners.
Yep.
And we went privately.
Mm-hmm.
And they told me I couldn't do it.
Why can't you do it, Jess? Exactly.
I'm not taking no for an answer.
Yeah, I love that. There's no reason why you can't do it, and you've proven that you can do it, and we just want to get behind you.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell me, what was it like in the modifications to a car? What were they? Can you tell me a little bit? So it's a hand control driven car.
So it's hand controls for brake and accelerator, and then my indicators will be voice activated.
Oh, wow.
So
Yeah.
Night Rider.
Yeah, Night Rider. Yeah, that's very old school.
I know, sorry.
Get back in the 80s there, Emma. Get back in the 80s. So you're in the process of learning how to drive and getting your license. Yep. How far do you think that is away?
Probably a couple years.
Yeah. 18 months to 2 years. Yep. Realistically, we've got to purchase a vehicle Then we've got to get it modified, and that can take 12 to 18 months.
Okay, so that's where the delay is, not in her and her ability to drive. It's about getting the car modified.
Purchasing a vehicle and then waiting to get it sent over east to be modified.
So is the delay in the fundraising to purchase the vehicle, or is it?
Yeah, that as well. So we do need to purchase a vehicle that'll be suitable for Jess for modifying. So Freedom will sort of assist us with the best vehicle to buy. And then
Is it a Ferrari?
Well, it'd be nice.
I wish.
You wish it was a Ferrari? What kind of car is she looking at?
Kia Carnival.
A Kia Carnival. Obviously one that will be able to house your wheelchair as well.
So we'll have a ramp,
Yep.
and I drive up and drive from my wheelchair.
Oh, that's amazing. So we want to, the whole reason why we're here is we need support to raise the money to be able to purchase the Kia Carnival. How much money are we looking at?
A lot.
$70,000.
$70,000. And how much support from the community have you already received? Are there people you want to give a shout out to who are behind you?
I've raised 2,000 so far with all my social media.
Yeah, awesome. So we've still got, so you said 80,000, 70,000. So we've still got $68,000 to go. So we're going to need strong support from the community, aren't we? And we're talking businesses. Now, I know that there's some big hearts out in this Rockingham community, Kwinana and Coburn, Mandurah. We want to reach out to all of them and say, let's make this dream possible for you. And you've been told that you can't. We're here to say you can.
Absolutely.
So how can people get in contact with you?
I'm on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook.
Of course you're on TikTok.
And my tag is Jess That Legless Girl.
Jess, that legless girl.
Jess. That, were you laughing when you that legless girl?
And no, she's not drunk.
Jess, that legless girl, that's the tag. So businesses can get in contact with you and come up with fundraising ideas or donate, can't they? And then all that money goes to hopefully getting a Kia Carnival car. And then is there money towards obviously taking that car overseas, or is that not overseas, over east? Is that included in the 70,000?
I think that's a cost that will come through the NDIS.
Oh, really?
Well, we're hoping so.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a particular we're probably not sure about. But I would assume if there are no facilities to do the conversion here, that's included in their quote for the conversion. As far as I understand, it has to be done over east. But there is a 12 to 18 month before they can start it. So the sooner we can get the car, the sooner we can get that car on the wait list for the conversion. It may sit in her driveway for 12 months waiting for conversion. In the meantime, I'll be driving it.
I want to know, where is the first place you are going to drive to when everything is completed?
She's going to drive Catherine and I to the pub.
We're going to go get legless.
Legless, love it.
You won't. You'll be driving, but you'll still be legless.
Yeah.
So you'll still be a part of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Look, I think that, I love that you've got this desire and this passion and this drive, but you're going to be the skipper now. That's just how it's going to go. It's not fair.
Could this possibly lead to almost a career option for you? Because if you get this ability to drive, there's many opportunities for you to, Uber, all those types of things. Have you thought about that?
I have.
You have?
Because
Yeah,
I'm
we've
gonna have
definitely talked about it.
Yeah. I'm going to have my full independence. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's something that really excites you, obviously.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look, even just the little things, being able to take herself to the shop.
Yeah.
At the moment, Jess can't go and get bread and milk by herself. So it's something we all take for granted.
Absolutely.
She can transfer from her home, her new home, into her vehicle and go and access anything that she wants.
Yeah.
And that's a really exciting prospect for her.
And it should be something that you have.
Yeah.
You know,
Definitely.
it's about ability, and you have that ability to be able to do that. It's the tools that you need to be able to make that dream come true. And, you know, us as a community should be supporting that. And I hope that there's some businesses out there listening and they watch this YouTube and they go, you know what, we want to support your dream. And I'm just going to say, John Hughes.
Yes.
We've been in St. John.
We've been
We've
in
seen
St.
it.
John.
Yeah. There's people out there in that community that will have the ability to be able to support you.
Yep.
And I think, you know, this is going to be a story that's going to inspire others as well. Have you thought about that, Jess?
Yes.
Yep. We always notice other amputees, and Jess actively follows the meningococcal survival groups. So anyone else that ends up in any kind of position like Jess, this is opening a door and showing them how to access that pathway, to not be 32 and stuck at home with mum. Yeah, get out there and have a life.
And
Yeah.
don't let anyone tell you can't do it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And that's a really good message, isn't it?
Yeah, I absolutely love that. I want to know what is your favourite thing to do that you are going to do? Like, I understand the going to. I really do, and I think it is disgraceful that you don't have that ability. But what is going to be the most favourite thing that you are just going to get out there and you're going to do when you have that independence? What are you most looking forward to?
Being able to go to the foreshore whenever I want.
Go to the foreshore. Oh, I love it. Yes, and it's such a calming and beautiful environment, and you can just get to be and I love that. Beautiful.
Yep.
Just sing out again. How do people get in contact with you?
Just at Legless Go on all social media.
And does that have the link to PayPal?
Yes, it's all in my bio.
Yeah.
So people can actually get in touch with you, and you've got a link there that they can donate just from there.
Yep, I have GoFundMe
I'll
and
go from
PayPal.
there. Yep.
So we're going to stay in contact with you, and we're going to give this life hopefully every single day within IPL so that we can watch this dream become a reality. And then hopefully you're driving in here and then, I don't know, maybe having your own show yourself. Maybe
Wow, I love
do me out of the chair.
I'd listen to that. Absolutely.
Absolutely. And that is what IPL is all about, is giving people the opportunity within the community to come in here and share their passions, their needs, their wants, their community, and hopefully, you know, bringing that to someone else, because I hope someone else is listening that going, if she can do it, I can do it too. Yep. Or if I've got the ability, I want to support you and make that dream happen. So I'm just so grateful that you decided to come into my show and share this, and I'm hoping that fundraising tally is doubled.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yesterday I got approved by a news agency, so
Yeah, excellent. So what does that mean?
they're going to do a story on me next
Yeah.
week, and then it will go public
Yeah.
worldwide.
Yeah, well, that's really going to help. And, oh my gosh, that's definitely going to help raise that fundraising total. Next time we speak to you, we might be talking about $50,000.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. And legs. And arms.
I mean, I've got a bit of a problem. Can't cross my legs.
I like to cross everything. Eyes as well. So thanks so much for joining us. We're going to listen to one of your favourite songs, which is, do you want to introduce it?
Pink, try.